What is up, YouTube? This is FreshCake23 checking in once again with another video. Now you guys can see right here we have two Jordan 1 boxes, and this video is actually a real versus fake comparison for the Jordan 1 Royals. So I got two pairs, one is real, one is fake, and I got one pair from Nike and the other pair I bought it on eBay, and I bought it as a real pair and they just sent me fakes. So I got my money back, and I'm just going to shoot this video for you guys to tell the difference between the shoes. So let's get into it. First off, we have the real pair on the top and the fake pair on the bottom. This is probably the best pair of fakes I've ever seen. Like, it was so close. I brought the shoes to Flight Club and they couldn't even tell if it was real or fake, and they made me get a second opinion. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how close they are to the real pair. So to start off, you guys can see real on the top, fake on the bottom. There's a small detail is the color. The real one on the top has a more cherry red or varsity red, while this one has like a lighter infrared, not infrared, but like darker infrared. So the colors are a little bit different, but if you just have this shoe in hand without another one to compare, it's really hard to figure out. The size tags to me is almost 100% the same. There's basically nothing different, except maybe the barcode is slightly different. Actually, it's exactly the same. So like, this was pretty much on point. This was on point as well. Basically everything on the shoe box was exactly the same. Even the top, you guys can see this is the real pair in my hand, and then the fake pair. The only difference is a slight difference in color. But now that we take both lids off, so this is a real pair where I have the Nike receipt. I'll put that over there. And this is a fake pair. The fake pair actually came with this right here, which is one of those things for like you get when you win a Jordan, and it was kind of sus to me. As you guys can see right here, it looks like it was just photocopied. It doesn't look real at all, but I thought it was real because it came with this, but that means nothing. The person definitely photocopied this, as you guys can see with the slight marks around. It never comes like that, so that was another thing that gave it off. But so we have the real on the right side. Right here is a real box, and the difference is you guys can see the cap, but like, I mean the lid, the inside of the lid, but I don't think it makes a difference. But that was also one thing that was different. Also, the numbers here are different. I don't know if the different pairs come with different numbers, but it's just something slightly different that I have to show you guys. As you guys can see, we have the swoosh, and both the real pair and the fake pair have the same swoosh, same spot, same number on the lid right there. So that was also pretty hard to tell. So let me just get the two pairs out. I'll put this away. So this is the So we got the two pairs. This is the real pair and this is the fake pair. So one thing I noticed was the tongue. As you guys can see right here, we have the Nike Air. This one clearly seen, very nice position, while this one, the Nike Air, is kind of like falling over into this cushion, getting stuck. Also on the tongue, you guys can see from straight ahead, you guys can see the lettering on the inside part right here. Every Jordan 1 has this on the inside, but like, you guys can see that from the front, while on this one, not visible at all because it's all nicely put in the back. One thing is the quality control on Jordan Brand keeps getting worse, so that's why these fakes keep looking very similar to the real pairs. Also, the pairs are very inconsistent. The pairs that come from Nike, like, they have a lot of different flaws, so like that makes the fake pairs also harder to tell from the real pairs. So another thing I want to mention is just the quality on the toe box. Now, the toe box are almost exactly the same, as you guys can see, but the thing is, my other toe box from the same shoe is different. One shoe is tumbled, one shoe is not. These are both from the same pair from Nike, which I find really annoying because I wanted both the toe boxes to have tumbled leather. That's how it should be, but they're a little bit different, as you guys can see. This toe box looks like exactly the same. Here, I'll put it there, you guys can better see. This toe box, which is a fake pair, looks almost exactly the same as the real pair toe box from this shoe, while this looks better quality. Now, if I just take out the inserts so I could press down on the toe box, so you guys can see like that. And this one's like a little softer than this one. This one's like pretty hard. That one's softer, and then this one's a lot softer. And these two are the real ones, so it's kind of annoying about that. One more thing that was like a pretty big giveaway was the color. As you guys can see, this one is a lot lighter. Wait, I'll bring it close up. So you guys can see the fake pair on the left is a lot lighter than the real pair. This one is like a kind of like royal, pretty dark blue. This one just an average blue color. The quality is also slightly different, but not that big of a difference. Like if you guys can feel up here, it's really soft. This is the real pair. And then the fake pair is also pretty soft. It just feels a little bit different. Also, something very interesting is that the real pair actually has a lot more flaws. Like as you guys can see, you have all these creases around the toe. You have this big crease right here, and then there's a bunch of glue stains like around there. And this is the real pair glue stain right there. So the flaws are crazy. Like the Jordan brand and Nike, they're not doing anything about quality control. It's very shitty, which is why these fakes are very hard to tell. If they just stepped up quality a little, it would have been better. Also, you guys can see right here how this blue is coming into the midsole. And this is the real pair. It has some flaws, as you guys can see right here. But the fake pair has like a lot more flaws. It looks like spikes right here, but you can never tell just from that because Jordan always messes up. Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you guys can see the same thing on this shoe, how it has like, it's kind of spiked. Quality is very shitty on these, to be honest. These were one of the worst Jordan 1s quality wise, even though it's the best one in my opinion color wise. And the real pair has flaws all over. So the main difference right here you want to know is the color. The real pair is darker and more royal blue. Flaws don't mean anything on the pair, so I'll just pass on that. And then let me look at the inserts really quick. Yeah, they're basically almost exactly the same. This insert was in the real pair, this one was in the fake pair. Now the real pair inserts barely look different. The only thing is the real pair inserts look like it's a lot more messed up than the fake pair, which is kind of weird. This is the fake. It's the real. One more dead giveaway was this. So as you guys can see, we have the real pair on my right. So look, you guys can see that insole, and this right here is the right shoe. So on this right shoe from the real pair, you guys can see the Nike is upside down when I put it sideways. On the fake pair, it's facing you. That was the main difference. This thing is what gave it all away. If it wasn't for this, I probably would have never known, never took a better look at this, but that's just crazy how it is. I'll take out both insoles so I could show you guys also a few other differences. So you guys can see right here, main difference is that right there, the logo. Same side, same right shoe, and the Nike sign just completely upside down. So the real pair has the upside down one on the right shoe, while the fake pair doesn't. And you guys can see these ridges right here. This is also a big difference. This is the real pair. It has really like nice ridges, while this one just like barely. Here, I'll show you guys side by side. Like look, you guys can just tell the real one a lot more like cut out, and this one just pretty smooth ridges. That was something else that gave it away. I don't know if this is just like how it comes, but the lines are just completely different. Like the fake pair right here has vertical lines going up and down, while the real pair has horizontal lines. It might be different on every shoe, but I'm not sure. Both of them have tape on the inside, but as you guys can see, this is the real pair and it has white tape. or white yellow tape. This one is a fake pair, has like very yellow tape. That might be something else to look at, but I don't know if it's like something that I could tell for sure, because they maybe use different tape on different shoes. Not for sure able to tell. I mean, something else I noticed with the tag is that the real pair tag doesn't stick down as much. Like, as you guys could see, you can barely even see the Jumpman on the tag. This is the real pair, and the fake pair, it's like completely visible. You guys can see, like, it's basically a bigger tag. That's a different way to tell. Alright, now let's look at the bottoms. As you guys can see, also the color difference is very little, and you have the real pair on the right, which is right here. Real, fake. So you guys can see the color, very slight difference, really hard to tell for you guys, but if you have them in hand, you can see. Also, look at the ridges right here, and just the texture on the fake pair, it's extremely like sticking out and stuff. The real pair just very like smoothed out texture. Also, if you just feel right here where the Nike sign is, you guys can see the difference. This one's more like cut out. It's basically sticking out more, while this one's just like a lot less. We'll just put your nail and you'll just feel it. Also, just see the texture on the bottom of that outsoles. Like, the texture is a lot greater on the fake pair. Alright, yeah, you guys can see that. Look how smooth like these are. I mean, they're kind of bumpy, but they're a lot smoother than these, as you guys can see. The stars are basically the same. This one's like the real pair has barely any difference on the stars, so that's not a good way to tell. So let me just give you guys a quick recap. When you look at the shoes, make sure to look at both shoes for this reason. Because these, if you take the other shoe, which is the left shoe, you will be able to realize that the insoles are facing the same direction, which is pretty crazy to know. Like, this is the fake pair right here facing that way. This is the real pair facing that way. So one shoe, it's facing the same way. The other shoe, they're facing opposite ways. Next, look at this part of the tag on the, look at the tag on the tongue. Also, one more thing I just noticed is right here, if you guys just look at the, like, these parts, how they're three like rings kind of. Look how wide this middle one is on the real pair, and look how thin it is on the fake pair. You guys could just tell the difference in that. Pretty crazy how wide and thin. So look at that. That's another pretty good way to tell, just confirm. Quality might be exactly the same. Smell might be exactly the same, because these Royal ones smell like the ones that came out recently smell really, really gluey. Every Jordan 1 to come out before it, in my opinion, didn't smell like anything as strong as this one. Also, look at the bottom for the texture. Look at the lace bags. Look at the color difference on the shoe and the color difference on the box. So that's pretty much every way for you guys to tell if your Royal ones are fake. If you have a really good fake like mine and you can't tell, bring them into a few consignment stores and have them check it out. If one store says real, just keep going to other people for second opinions, because you never want to be caught wearing fakes. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. New videos every week, so thank you guys for watching. This is Fresh Kicks 23, and we're out.
To tell when you said I can make it this high, who knew? God damn it, who knew? The grass ain't green on the other side, it's just blue. You can really identify when you look in the eyes who ready to ride. That's true. When they look in my eyes, they see that raw, how Scotty ain't tied that juice. Had my back against that wall. Every summer felt so cold, my daddy ain't coming home till fall. That's why my pimp game so moist. Had that do-rag and all. Had a 20-year-old bitch in high school.